Now, going back to tweets, there's one I've tweeted out. I've probably tweeted this before, but I've tweeted it again. It's a link to the University of Exeter's page. It's on the go to events, research and innovation events. New level unlocked, discovering the story of video games. And this was scheduled to happen during the Playposium here at the Phoenix. The Phonic FM is in the basement, and the cinema is upstairs, and that's where it was going to be. So I think there would have been quite a few examples of video from games, but because of the heat, some of the speakers couldn't do the travel. There were speakers from Bath Spa University, Bristol, Plymouth, and Bristol again. But the one that I'm mentioning now, Dr. Amy Cutler from Exeter, with Dr. Rob Sherman, were both scheduled to talk, and they're part of the interactive storytelling, or I think were. I'm not sure exactly what's going to be happening, but I'm pretty sure it won't be the same next academic year as it was previously. So when this talk is rescheduled, I don't know whether interactive storytelling will be part of it, but I'm sure it will be in some sort of way. The drama department is now part of communications, and I guess storytelling is part of English literature, which is not quite the same as drama, but it's going to be connected in some sort of way. You would think. Going back to the notifications, bits of twittering that I've retweeted. There's a couple there. There's a BA in content creation and social media from Setu. They're based in Ireland, and I've had a look at that. There's all sorts on the course. It's sort of media studies, marketing, quite a lot of ethics and law, but it's got a lot of practical work about social media in there as well. And I think the Russell, well, how can I put this? The Russell Group universities are a bit different, but initiatives like talking about interactive storytelling within a humanities setup, I think it makes a lot of sense. Or looking at AI, not just from a database angle, but how it actually works out in creative industries, or what the concerns are there, or how that might develop, what might be done about it. Those are, well, I think they're interesting questions, and if they were sorted out, that would be very productive. I think. There's not at the moment. There's not much of a story coming out from the university in response to the concerns about redundancy. The point seems to be made that nothing's been decided on, but there are consequences anyway. I think there will be shifts in where people are, whatever decisions they make, and the suggestion is that the choices of subjects are aligned with industrial strategy, or the implication seems to be, I can't find the clear statements from the university, but the way things are written up, the reports seem to suggest that humanities are not seen as part of the economy or employment. But you would think video games they are going to survive in in some form, even if the Xbox is according to Xbox too expensive to afford on any volume. Some way of looking at digital storytelling, it has got a future, I think. And then the other one I've put in here is texts about artificial intelligence from Falmouth, who are not on the list of people talking about the history of video games as scheduled a few weeks ago in Exeter, but I know they do relate to University of Exeter in Cornwall, and it's pretty clear that they've made statements about AI policy that are fairly balanced. There's also a statement on the Phoenix Arts Centre, which is sort of balanced but pretty negative, pretty concerned about the way that creative work is just being trawled and synthesised, let's say. I think if you're approaching the Phoenix Arts Centre with graphics for publicity, you'd be best advised to have handcrafted ones. That's the impression I get. But that's the sort of thing we can talk to them about and try and work out what's going on over the next few weeks. This is